There were some moments in the series The Magnificent Century that could indicate that Ibrahim liked Hürrem as a woman. Since the whole storyline of the series is taken from the book Roxolana by Pavel Zagrebelny, I can assume that the writers of the series themselves asked Okan Yalabek to sometimes show the ambivalence of his intentions and feelings towards Hürrem. After all, in the book Roxolana it was Ibrahim Pasha who bought Anastasia, the future Hürrem the Sultan, and was going to make her his concubine. But Anastasia turned out to be too stubborn. Ibrahim was not used to such women. As a result, he decided to give her to Sultan Suleiman. What moments can tell about Ibrahim's indifference to Hürrem? The first meeting. Recall when Ibrahim first saw Alexandra. He, along with Sümbül Aga, went to the harem to choose the girls who would dance at the feast for Sultan Suleiman. Ibrahim's gaze shows his genuine interest in Alexandra. Outwardly he liked her very much. But why did he choose her? Why did he bring the girl he liked to the Sultan himself, make this meeting possible? According to the film's plot, he probably assumed that the Sultan might like this girl. He wanted to make him like her, but he hid his interest deeper. Another version is that he wanted to look at this girl, how she dances, to admire her at the feast. By the way, this visit of Ibrahim to the harem was impossible in reality. Even Pavel Zagrebelny's book says that Ibrahim had no access there, and when he served as keeper of Sultan Suleiman's chambers, he conducted harem business through eunuchs and Valide Sultan. The purple handkerchief. The invitation to the Calvet in the Magnificent Century was shown in the form of handing a purple handkerchief to a slave who liked it. Note the sad face of Ibrahim, who sees the Sultan throwing the handkerchief to Alexandra. Perhaps he has already regretted calling her here to dance, since he did not want her to become the Sultan's concubine. The first tough talk. After Alexandra became the Sultan's concubine, she turned into Ibrahim's enemy, as she actively sought to gain a place next to the Sultan. Proponents of the romantic theory believe that Ibrahim was angry with Hürrem simply because she was not his woman, that he himself pushed her into the Sultan's arms and, moreover, thus made himself a powerful enemy. In episode 9 of season 1, Hürrem openly told Ibrahim that he was the one who fanned the flames of war. She also added that he needed to be careful. He might not burn himself in that fire. Ibrahim was shocked by Hürrem's statement, and his face showed a range of feelings from hatred to passion. During this conversation he stood close to Hürrem several times. At the 4th minute, the audience thought he was about to kiss her. And poor Sümbül thought they were about to start fighting. Didn't turn in Hürrem. Why did Ibrahim, when he caught Luca red-handed with a portrait of Hürrem and found out during the interrogation that he came to see Hürrem, immediately informed the Sultan about it? Could it be that he didn't want Hürrem to die? Of course, the version is pretty crazy, since Ibrahim was later involved in organizing the assassination attempt on her, meaning he didn't feel sorry for her. But could it be that over time his passion turned into real hatred? Is it jealousy? In episode 34, Ibrahim brings Hürrem to his office and shows her Luca's diary, in which the young man confessed his feelings for the Sultan's favorite. Ibrahim shouts at the Sultan and accuses her of treason. And at this point you can already see that the Pasha's reaction is a little too violent. As if Hürrem was not cheating on Suleiman, but on him. We could assume that Ibrahim is so angry because his friend was betrayed. Then why didn't he immediately tell Suleiman about the diary? After all, the Padishah would have immediately executed his minion and Ibrahim was rid of his worst enemy. Hürrem does not show her fear. On the contrary, the girl concludes that Ibrahim himself is afraid to show this diary to the Padishah, who might execute not only the Sultan but also himself. And at the 47th minute, the expression on the Pasha's face changes. Instead of rage comes another feeling. Hürrem has deftly gotten out of the situation, and this cannot be admired. They stand too close to each other, and Ibrahim's eyes sometimes look not at all into Hürrem's eyes, but to her lips.